Hello everyone, I'm Crumbs and welcome back to Starfield. In the last episode, we were about to head to a planet. But before we ended up there, we heard a distress call from the planet of Porrima and the city or spaceport of Paradiso. And they had an issue with a large unknown ship that was in orbit and they couldn't communicate. So he wanted us to try that. We tried, but it didn't work. So now we are boarding and let's see what this ship is. Can we... I'm not sure who we should bring. Should we bring Andreja? Yeah, well, why not?
Weapons at the ready.
Oh,
Remain calm. You're human.
okay. You're human. Wait, what are you? Of course I'm human. I take
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Okay. What is this ship?
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world, in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago.
Alright. I'm Crumps and I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others.
Okay. Yeah, your communications didn't work. Why is that? Let's start there.
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Incredible, 200 years. How did it take so long to get here?
Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did.
Yeah, I'd love to know more, but maybe we should get away from this airlock first.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
Now that we know
So,
what's
he
out
gathered the
there,
best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe.
This music is so loud. Can we... Music. Ah, much better.
Entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
So, here we are. Let's talk.
Captain Breckenridge.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
How long have you been captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
How's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
Alright. It sounds like you could use some help with your situation here.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Yeah. The people in Paradiso want the same. I'll help.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Yeah. Alright, I can do it if you tell me what you'd like me to say to them.
Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way.
Oh.
So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there.
Okay, but no promises I'll be able to convince them. Well, yeah, let's try this first. Porrima's 2 is huge. Why not settle on the other side of it, away from the others?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
Alright, but no promises.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Alright, I guess we're heading back to Oliver Campbell.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
So...
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
Just stay out of trouble.
Alright. I'm not sure I remember which way we came from, but maybe here?
To have brought this ship
No,
so
we didn't
far
go through
just
there.
to-
It was here, right?
Just
Yep.
because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work.
Here
to take
was.
on troublers.
Hello, buddy.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you
Alright.
have time. Hello. Here, I have something for you.
Really? That's nice of you.
Yes. Well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
Thank you for. Well, I'll have to find out what's. Thank you for thinking of me. I've been
Of
nice
course.
here.
We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Okay. We got some credits.
I'm listening.
Is she flirting? I don't know. Well, let's undock. And then see if we can find our way down to the surface.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Well, I guess we're heading down there. Porrima. And now let's see. First contact, negotiate with Oliver Campbell. Set course. Yeah, that looks
and welcome back.
interesting.
Mr. Fofink, I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Actually, a question. Usually when I come here, the shuttle takes...
Let's see, do we have any... No, we have sold everything. We don't have any extra stuff. Got 37,000 credits, so
I mean,
I've earned quite a bit on the
But
last
this time, our entry
thing when I sold everything there. Well, let's run over here. See if we can...
I can see why this location was chosen for a resort. Very nice.
We try to stay out of our guests' way, but we're always here for you.
Hope
How
you're
you
having
doing?
a pleasant day.
Okay, feels like it's nice and warm here. And... executive floor.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Again?
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
Well... yeah, it was beautiful. I never imagined such a place.
Then it seems fitting that you were the one to discover it. Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but... how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
Well... magic pixies. Maybe there are people out there that we just never met.
I suppose it is possible, but I cannot imagine anyone who could build such a thing. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
I don't know. No, I feel great, better than ever. Or you think there'll be side effects?
How can any of us know what will happen? This is the definition of unprecedented, is it not?
Well, yeah. Yeah, No, I feel great, better than ever.
A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts that temple this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
Alright, that's exactly what Constellation is for, and I'm thrilled to be part of it. Yeah, we only gotten this far by working together. Let's be kind.
Yes, you are right. And if we continue to work together, perhaps we can start to explain some of this. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
Yep. After a long...
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here on important business. You have a problem on a ship in orbit and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
What can you tell me about the board members?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Alright, I'm ready to go into the boardroom.
Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Shark Tank.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
You're lucky I'm not like the other board members, lazing about the beaches without a care in the universe.
Okay, well, I understand you're the man I need to talk to about this strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Well, why is this problem so urgent to you?
We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some bodgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause a scene.
Alright. People are never going to fall for that.
You'd be surprised what people fall for. Locally sourced island fruit essences, for instance. It's just the same old fruits brought over from Earth ages ago, but we get nearly 10 times the market for them. But you're right, no one's gonna buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away?
Well, old Earth colonists desperate to settle after 200 years. I'm sure you can exploit that. So there's really an alien mothership here to destroy the planet. So, should we... I'm not really sure. Old Earth colonists. Yeah, let's do this one. Desperate to settle after 200 years. I'm sure you can exploit that.
Bonza! That means we got them right where we want them. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily. But it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Alright, this might be tricky. So they can live here, but they be indentured servants. Wait. Why do I have to buy the grav drive? Cease to exist? Are you suggesting destroy the ship? Why can't we just let some other authority handle this? Why can't they just settle on another side of the planet or something? Okay, this will be a tough thing. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try this. Why can't we just set... Yeah, on the other side of the planet.
We own this planet. They don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
Well, these are human beings and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd. You probably... Yeah, let's go with this.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
Yeah. Why can't we let some other authority handle this?
We operate outside of the Free Stars and the UC, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Well, we, I don't know, man. Wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Okay, I think I've made up my mind. Well,
and which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Well, what if after all this they continue to insist their claim to this planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
All right, so let's see. I'm not sure what a grav drive cost, but let's see. I'll buy the grav drive and convince them to settle elsewhere.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hopetown. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
Yeah.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table.
Yeah.
Heck.
All right, let's head down here. And I guess we don't have the cash to buy this drive.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
Are we going back to the ship, or are we heading someplace
recall
else?
ever having the time, let alone the funds,
Hopetech.
for a vacation someplace like this.
Okay, it's right over here, so we can make a run for it. Oh, that's our ship, right? So isn't Hopetech here? Let's see, star map. Well, let's check out your ship's inventory. Have we already got the drive? No. Wait, did we have any money left? I can't see the money there. Let's go to the ship and find out.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Well, actually, it looks like we are heading somewhere.
Achieving orbit now.
Right, what do we have here? There is something. Valo. Go to Hopetech. Set course. Okay, I guess we're heading over here. Oh, is it fuel consumption? So I can't... I can't set course. 3-star collected. Do we need to refuel the ship or something? Can we see? 16 light years. Hull 100%. Yeah, I'm not really... No, we can't. If I go here... Grav jump in. Okay, so we are already... Oh! How didn't I understand that?
Nice jump.
Approaching ship. You've entered 3-star collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
Yeah, let's land and see how expensive this drive is.
Gearbox green. Ready to land.
Maybe we should repair the ship a little bit.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
That's the security. I guess it's you who
Need
can...
the work done? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Alright, my ship needs some repairs.
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Okay, maybe we don't.
But everyone on the factory floor bumps into one occasion.
Yes, what?
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand, most of it is legal.
Yeah, I think everyone we will talk to here will give us new side quests and such. So I will wait with doing that. Let's try and focus on one mission at a time. We already screwed that up, but... welcome. Everything good?
I have never liked Hopetech ships. Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Are we on the right path? Yeah.
Oh, we could save valuable weight if we got rid of the pilot seat. Maybe an ottoman?
Yeah, let's go right to the point here. I hear you're an expert with the grav drive and other ship parts. I need to ask for a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
We're all busy. I need to know if you can help put a grav drive on an old colony ship.
Ah, so that's what this is. Oliver Camber told me to expect you. His courier just left. Didn't say you'd be so rude about it. But I guess that's the kind of company Oliver keeps. I did some research on ships from that era, so I have a decent enough idea of what we need to do. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
40,000. Yeah, okay. Let's try and proceed here. Maybe we can find a way to lower that price a bit.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
Okay. Surely the profit you make doesn't compare to the freedom you'll be giving these people. Is that the right way to go? You've had the old part for how long, and no one else has just offered to buy it?
Perhaps not.
No.
But I don't want to just settle for an offer far below its value. This part is incredibly difficult to come by.
Okay. That's prices. Should I just go here? Surely the profit you make doesn't compare to the free. Should we... Let's go with the easiest one and see if we can go these two to get up to here. Or we can go for this one. No. I don't think we'll have a chance.
Sorry, but...
No.
I can't.
Alright, let's do that.
Maybe it is
Oh, it worked.
to demand such a price. Tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Okay. We got 25,000, so...
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Alright, I hope we can get some of those money back. So let's go back to the ship.
Okay. Hello.
No, I don't have time to speak to anyone. Let's get back to the colony ship. Hello, Vasco. I'm just running past you. That's how we work here for now.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Alright, let's get up there.
Let's put this bird into space.
Well, I think this is a pretty good place to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and please come back for the next one when we will be back at the ship. See you next time.